Good, MP?
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Welcome everyone to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You look at the Bulls, they love where they stand right now, first place. And of course, Milwaukee, 6 games behind.
When I look at Chicago, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. We've got Kobe White. MP is out there with Jayson Tatum. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu, and it's Buzelis in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, we've got Jackson, Damian Lillard out there with Pat Connaughton. Then it's Larry Nance, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the power forward position. And recently, MP has let it be known that he's aiming to outdo all of his conference peers this season and secure his spot as an all-star starter.
And so far, he's backing up his talk. You'd be hard-pressed to find a player at his position who's meant more to his team than MP. If he keeps playing at this level, I can't imagine he won't be in the starting 5 on All-Star Weekend.
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game, my goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
MP is in the spotlight tonight as we have a marquee matchup at the center spot, and I talked to MP about it. He told me, I'm not going to lie, this is a game we've been looking forward to. It's always fun to measure yourself up against other greats at your position. This is MP's chance to do that and more. Back to you.
Yeah, it's going to be a couple of heavyweights going at it tonight. Good stuff, Allie. You look at Milwaukee. For them, the stakes could not be higher. They're 2-1 in group play so far. A win tonight is essential.
Well, it's still early in the regular season, but this is a huge test for them. They have to win to advance in the Cup, so tonight has a playoff feel.
And let's see how things are shaking out for Chicago as well. A 3-0 record in the NBA Cup. Looking tonight to finish group play perfect.
And not an easy thing to do. They'll be tested on the road tonight, but so far it's been so good for them.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Jackson outside. Antetokounmpo against MP. It's good.
And using that mid-range area of the floor, Giannis is so confident shooting from there.
To the right side. Down low. Pass to Tatum. Now Dosunmu. MP with it. Antetokounmpo covering. MP, that one's good. MP's got 6.
Well, it sure didn't take him much time to heat up. Aggressive start.
Antetokounmpo outside. No good on the triple. Bulls leading by 4. Dosunmu outside. Shoots from the right block. Nance pulls down the board. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Jackson.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Jackson. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. They get the rebound. Nance, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Count the basket. 6 points for him.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Outside Tatum. MP inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Rebounded by the Bucks. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year. Antetokounmpo finds Jackson.
Get there, get there.
The fadeaway. The rebound by MP. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. The kick to Tatum. And there's a 3-second violation. And as we near the end of the group stage, let's see where we stand in the NBA Cup tournament.
Well, this is an interesting format. Since each team plays so few games towards the NBA Cup, they get weeded out in a hurry.
Beverly, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Trailing by 2. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Well, you know when your percentage from the field is in the low 30s, that means the game is not going your way.
Watching the film, guys, they were poor offensively. I expect much better execution tonight.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. To the middle. Here's MP. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws here for the night. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Levine, he's checked in for Chicago. Hits both from the stripe. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. And this team is in a fantastic rhythm right now. They've won 17 straight games.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now here's MP. White for 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
Jackson outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he lays it up and in. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Outside White. MP, the pass to Tatum. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game. And for both of these teams, this is their fourth and final game of group play.
Yeah, and both have done what they needed to do in order to remain in contention for the NBA Cup. But only one side can emerge victorious tonight.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Kennard comes in for Dosunmu. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 12. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and what an offensive performance overall, turning in a new season high for him in points. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
Lillard looking around. The three is up. And it's cleared by Vucevic. For Chicago, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Here's White over Lillard. White, good. White's got his second basket of the night.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
Wood with the screen. For 3, here's Lillard. Chicago grabs the miss. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Kennard passes to MP. Basket's good. MP's got 12.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Bucks trail by 4. 1:10 left to play in the first. To halt the run. And the bucket is good from Antetokounmpo in deep. 14 points for him.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
MP, that one's good. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Lillard outside. MP against Antetokounmpo. Oh, MP with a block.
Displaying an innate ability to detect the score attempt. MP will do well to keep honing that skill.
Inside. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Yes, it's good.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's MP. No good. Would have counted had it gone. MP getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be right back with you shortly. Checked in for the Bucks. Connaughton comes in for Lillard. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. MP's checked in for Vucevic. Tatum comes in for Williams. Ellis is checked in for Kennard. And it's Dosunmu in for Carter. Beverly outside. From downtown. Chicago with a rebound. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Justice Winslow. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then there's Pat Connaughton. And it's Nance in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Dosunmu, the pass to Tatum. MP inside. Antetokounmpo covering.
Yeah, some gritty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the first one at the line is good. And the Bucks making a change here. Jackson is checked in, and he makes both free throws. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit. And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
MP is doubled. Dosunmu outside, launches a 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. The Bucks trail. Jackson outside. Back to Beverly. Pass to Connaughton. Antetokounmpo with it. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And there's the lob. It's stolen by Tatum. Dosunmu with it. Nance covering. And he gets it to go. Dosunmu's got 5 points.
Yeah, great read by Tatum there. Recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
Pass to Nance. Here's Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Outside Tatum. Now MP. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
I love the determination that MP showed there. He is developing into an absolute bulldog.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Here's Beverly. To the wing, right side. Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses the baby hook.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, BA. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Now Antetokounmpo. 19 points in the game. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo showing his range.
Not much you can do there. Giannis is unguardable if he's making pull-ups.
Pass to Buzelis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Free throw good, MP.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
Wenslow's checked in for Milwaukee. White, he's checked in for Chicago. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 22 points for him. Tatum against Nance. To the inside. Let's see some of the numbers here for Kobe White.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Free throw good, MP.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And both free throws good for MP.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Antetokounmpo outside. Floats one up. The rebound by MP. MP's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. White for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They'll take on the Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse after this one. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jayson Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Jackson. Antetokounmpo looking it over MP. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Dosunmu with it. Now MP. He's guarded by Nance. Back to MP. The kick to Tatum. White on the wing. Sinks the tray. White's got 8.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Jackson, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, MP with a block. And he's able to get it back.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
To the paint. Tatum. Oh, the long arm of the law. Tatum.
And this second quarter has been all about the offensive glass, thanks to their high level of activity.
The Bucks trail by 9. 41 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Jackson. To win the drought. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
To the inside. The kick to Tatum. The 3 is up, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Lillard's checked in for Winslow. The Bucks shooting just 37% from the field in the second quarter. Lillard outside. And he lobs it up. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Inside, MP. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there. So we conclude the first half. Chicago ahead, leading by 9. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Chicago Bulls. And this team has put on a show so far, guys.
Reminds me of my time with the Lakers, or the Heat, or the Orlando Magic, or Boston, or Phoenix, or even Cleveland.
What about those Magic when we swept you in the final? Now that's what I call domination.
How did I know it was going to end up right there? And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Chicago Bulls.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a point of emphasis for them coming into this game.
And that's a wrap on.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. The Bucks trail by 9. On the court for Chicago. MP is out there with Jayson Tatum. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2. Pass to Jackson. Now Lillard. 5 on the clock. Really left him alone that time. Lillard's got 15.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D closing and get the shot away.
Outside Tatum. MP inside. Antetokounmpo's there. MP no good.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Oh, MP with a block. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Now here's MP. Give him 30. Count that one.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
MP getting it done inside.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. 9-point game. Pass to Nance. And here is Antetokounmpo. Now here's Connaughton. Fires the three. Oh, MP with a block. Here's Jackson. Currently averaging 5 points a game. Lillard can't get it to go.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Outside Tatum. Pass to MP. Oh, MP with the hammer.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Bucks trail by 11. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 24. Nance finds Connaughton. And another miss by Milwaukee. Chicago has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Pass to MP. MP is doubled. Down low. MP beats the contact.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game. I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
For three, here's Lillard. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Now here's MP. He's got 38. Goes back up. Yet another bucket.
Yet another monster performance in a career that's been chock full of them.
And he's closing in on the record for the 4th most 40-point games all time.
And every player ahead of him is a legend. Chamberlain, Jordan, Kobe, and Harden. I'm sure it'll be an emotional moment for him when he joins that club.
It's good. Here's White. Give him 8. Outside Tatum. Pass to MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
Milwaukee making some changes. Christian Wood comes in for Antetokounmpo, and Winslow is subbed in for Jackson. That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. Here's Lillard. He's got 21. Let's go with a 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And they double up MP. Dosunmu for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Outside Winslow. Denied by Tatum.
And there's Tatum's length showing up at the defensive end. What a play.
MP scanning the floor. And they double up MP. And MP throws it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
So it's Milwaukee now. The Bulls making their last shot. Pass to Lillard. Fires from deep. 3-ball from Lillard.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And the shot goes in. MP's got 45 points.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Now here's Nance. No points yet. Pass to Winslow. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Bulls leading by 12. Tatum passes to MP. Outside White. They grab their own miss. And the basket by MP.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
The Bucks shooting a disappointing 38%. Now here's Lillard. 24 points for him. The rebound by MP.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's MP. And yep, it's good. MP's got 49 in the game.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Bucks trail by 16. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. That shot off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's MP. He got it again. Sensational. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade. It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And the Bucks with some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Nance, and it's Beverly in for Connaughton. Lillard with the ball. He's putting up some terrific numbers, over 28 a game. Shot to stop the run. Drops in the three. Lillard's got 14 points now in the second half.
And you see why he's one of the top scorers in the league. Lillard does it in so many ways.
The kick out to Williams. For three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. And here's Milwaukee now. Now Lillard. 27 points for him. The three. The rebound by MP. Bulls leading by 21. A minute 35 left in the third quarter. Here's Levine for three. That's another board. This kind of effort is amazing.
Simply put, he will not be denied.
Extra effort goes the way of MP for the score.
Now here's Lillard. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul. .119 left in the third. Wood misses. Chicago's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Williams passes to MP. Kennard outside. Beyond the arc. And he rebounds again.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal. Lillard against Kennard. To end the run. Rebound by the Bulls. 43 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Wood against MP. From down in the low post, it goes. MP's got 57 points.
Well, that's on the defense. How did they let MP get deep positioning like that?
Lillard finds Wood. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The rebound by MP. Kennard against Smith. Kennard passes to MP. The kick out to Williams. Takes the 3. Here's MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 59 points.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And so it's Chicago in total control, up by 29 going into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone.
He's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Bulls also making a change. MP's checked in for Williams. Here are the Bulls with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. We've got Smith. Pat Connaughton is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Justice Winslow, and it's Wood in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's MP. Another one falls. Amazing.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Milwaukee has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Pass to Smith. Here's Lillard. All right, Stan, what's one rule you'd change if you could be commissioner for a day?
Well, first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for the day, for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays. No more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going. Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
For 3, here's Lillard. Hits the trifecta. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Levine passes to Kennard. Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass.
Usually just seen as a knockdown shooter, Kennard has good instincts as a passer as well.
Wood with the screen. Here's Lillard. Man, counted from 12 feet. Lillard's got 34 points.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Oh, another one falls.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. Wood outside. Here's Winslow. Offline with a 3.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, He's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Williams against Lillard. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
To the middle. Outside for Levine. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. Milwaukee shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Kennard, left side. MP inside, covered by Smith. This one for 3. Shot by Levine, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Three-pointer. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Pass to MP. Outside, Williams. MP is doubled, and here's Levine. Winslow defending. Williams passes to MP. Kicks it out to Kennard. 4-3. Knocks down the triple.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And it's Lillard with the ball for Milwaukee. Outside Winslow. Connaughton outside. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
MP is doubled. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
Levine passes to MP. Another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. The Bucks have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Pass to Smith. Lillard outside. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And good! There's another! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Lillard outside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Lillard's got 42 in the game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Well, he was all about the rim protection in this one. His defensive presence was felt from the get-go.
Here's Levine for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here we go, 1-on-1. And it's Connaughton, that time on the assist by Wood.
Finding his teammate, great awareness by Wood.
Pass to MP. Off with the layup. Kennard passes to MP. The kick out to Williams. Just 5 on the clock.
Way to get that board, MP.
MP inside. He's against Smith. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Rebounded by Winslow. And here's Lillard. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. And how about that performance in the NBA Cup? 4-0 in the group phase. They advance to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, while they've been dominant so far, it's single elimination going forward. A whole new game. But I do like their chances.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy.
Night, MP.
Great win tonight, MP. MP got the job done tonight, as usual.